Good morning, everyone. I'm Lynette, and this is Grammy Crochet. Welcome, 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 as my friend Gary says. Thanks for joining me today in the Not Yarn Room. This is the Vlogmas room, I've decided. How about that? I'd like to thank you all of my subscribers for coming back. If you're new, thanks for being here. Click that little subscribe button if you like what's going on. This is going to be Charmed Chatter number 116. This is my Vlogmas day 13. I know, behind. We're not even going to go there. This will be a Skein a Day giveaway number 5. Today is Thursday the 17th. I made notes. Have to make notes, right? Pamela and Dana have won days 1 and 3, and I haven't heard from them yet. I know Dana from the Triple C and Joe show, my new grandson. She was in a live, and I went into the live, and not because she was there. I didn't know she was there until I went there, but it was a Granny D live, and I put in there that she won, but she didn't see it. And then Pamela, I know she watches on the regular, but I haven't gotten emails from either of them yet. So if you are in a video of theirs, let them know. And I'm gonna try and track them down too. So today, yesterday was the premiere, and today's, I don't know yet, but I have 2 things to show you. One finished object. I finished my son's hat. I should have brought down a mannequin. It's long. He wanted it long so he could fold it up. So it's gonna look kind of funny with it looks like a basket weave here now. So I used 2 skeins of that yarn. It's a yarn bee. I didn't bring the bands over. But it's a 5 bulky, so it's long, but he wants it. He wanted it long, and I did it's a double crochet ribbing. The last, I don't know, 1 to 2 rows, depending on where you are looking at it, I just did single crochet. So because it was wanting to curl, and so I thought if I single crocheted, it would tighten it up a little bit around the end, and not give it as much stretch around the edge, and make it look a little neater and help keep it from rolling, even though he's going to fold it anyway. So anyway, this is I love the way the yarn worked up. It turned out really nice. Let me put this light on. Hold on. Let's see if that makes, oh yeah, that gives you better color, or at least you can see the colors better. I don't know if the colors are as accurate. I don't know. Anyway, it's called, I know the colorway was called Earthen Tones or something. Anyway, I liked it. It turned out well. He'll get that for Christmas on Sunday. So now I have another thing I have to wrap. I put all my wrapping stuff away. What was I thinking? Anyway, and then I've been talking about that Van Halen blanket I have to make. I've been talking about it for at least a year. And I learned how to do a corner-to-corner graph so that I could make this Van Halen blanket. My daughter-in-law's brother is a big, huge Van Halen fan. I know so is Madonna. And anyway, he challenged me to make him a blanket, like over a year ago, and I'm like, yeah, because I made blankets for everybody, and I didn't make a blanket for him. He's a single guy, and I'm like, I wouldn't have thought he wanted a blanket, but he did, and I hadn't made him one. So he's been on me about making a blanket, and I'm like, okay, I'll make you a blanket. And I'm like, what color do you want? And he says he wants a blanket that looks like Van Halen's guitar. I'm like, okay, what does that look like? So I Googled it, and Van Halen's guitar is red, and then he's got black and white stripes, all different all over the place. Like, it's a famous design. Apparently, you could buy tennis shoes that look like Van Halen's guitar. So I'm like, sure, I can do that. I'll learn how to do a graph GAN. And so I learned how to do a graph GAN with a corner to corner. And so I did a little tiny graph GAN. And then I tried to do a graph GAN with my granddaughter's name in it, doing a corner to corner, and that was an epic fail. It was larger. Like, the first thing I did was just a little picture, like this big. Then I moved on to lap GAN. Well, bigger than a lap GAN, but small throw size. Probably more like a size that you would do a large baby, like a toddler blanket. Because that's all the yarn I had. So anyway, it was a huge fail, and I kept getting lost in the pattern, forgetting which direction I'm going, and I just which line I was on. Even though I'm crossing them off, I was getting all lost everywhere. The sideways thing wasn't working for me. So then I thought I would do it and just go line by line straight across and do single crochet. And somebody had told me about fiddle stitch, so I tried fiddling with that, and I couldn't make that work to do what I wanted it to do. So I got this big graph paper. It's like 160 long, and I'm like, okay, that's what I'll do. And I spent a lot of time trying to draw in the graph myself, and I'm like, I didn't even get all the colors in, and I'm like, it's taking me this long just to make the graph. It's gonna be just, I'm never gonna finish it. I would be, once it starts to get, which it would right away, get multiple bobbins on it, I'd have to crochet at the table, and then I'm in the dining room all by myself, and you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I know I'm not gonna do that, and it's gonna be a big, huge mess. So I decided to do a modern granny because it works up fast. And so I started this yesterday. And it's basically going to be red. I think I'm showing you the back because I'm looking at the front. Yep. Okay, so it's basically just red. But I'm going to put in the black and the white just sporadically anywhere, and I don't know if you have never worked a modern granny, you do a row of granny squares and then you do a row of chain, and then you granny square into the chain. So I'm on the granny square row right now, but like this is the chain row where you see just this. So sometimes in the Van Halen's actual guitar, you get thick, and sometimes you get thin, and sometimes they're overlapping, but the base of it is red, and then he puts the black and the white over it. So this is how it's turning out so far. So I've got thick and thin, thicker and thinner. I have three skeins of big balls of hold on. Karen 1 pound in red. The color is called Scarlet. And I have 3 of those. I have 1 in the white, which is called white. And then I have, this is Dreamweaver yarn in the black. So, the theory is that that's the amount of yarn I'm going to use. So it needs to be a lot more red than it is black or white, or I'm going to end up with just red with not being able to put any black or white. So I'm on some solid red for a few minutes here before I can move on. So what do you guys think? I think it's going to be sporadic enough to give you the impression of what he wants, considering he knows what it is that he wants. Right? Okay. So that's all I have for you today. Oh, and I'm doing it with a number 6 hook. Because that's my favorite hook. So there. So now that's all I have for you today, other than we have to pick another yarn for this week, for today. Oh, I didn't tell you who yesterday's winner is, did I? I didn't. Ah, okay, we'll hide this one. All right, so yesterday's winner is Sherry from the String Stretching Studio. So Sherry, I need you to put the word papercraft in your comment on video 115, and then email me at charmedgrammycrochet with your where you want the yarn sent to. So that's that. And in order to participate, this is a Skein a Day flash giveaway. So the yarn I'm going to show you right now, I'm picking the winner for tomorrow morning before I do my video. I've had a lot of views and not a lot of people, not a lot of comments once I filter out the duplicates. So your chances of winning are pretty good. I'm getting like an average of 50 to 55, 50 to 60 comments after the duplicates. It's getting a lot more views than that, but not a lot more comments. So your chances of winning are good if you comment. But you have to comment. That's the first thing you have to do. If you don't comment, you can't be picked. Even though I appreciate you watching, even if you don't comment. The second thing you have to do is be subscribed. The third thing you have to know is that by subscribing, you're agreeing to any and all rules that YouTube, that the governments, that anybody has a rule, you're agreeing to all of them. I don't have anything listed. You just know that you have to agree because I said so. Or that by clicking, you do agree. It makes, and I'm not paying duties or taxes or anything like that, but this is open worldwide because it's just one skein. But I tried to pick, Chloe helped me, we picked skeins that were big enough to do something with. So today, day number 5 of, right? Yep. Day number 5 of a Skein a Day giveaway. Winner will win shawl and a ball in this color right here. That is called Graceful Green. That's the colorway. There's browns and greens, and it's sparkly. And this ball makes one shawl. It is cotton and acrylic, and then the metallic fibers. Number 4, there's 481 yards in it. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Here is what the colors look like. If you can get away from the glare. Nope, you can't. Not so good. Anyway, so it's got browns and greens in there. If you look at it this way, it's only green, but it does have brown too. Haha, it's a surprise. Surprise inside. So, make a comment. Please watch the videos to the end. You kind of have to see the winner, to see the thing, what you're going to win. And this is a short one, not even 15 minutes. Yay, got off the hook early today. Hey guys, have a great day. I have a Afghan to make. So I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a great Friday. Bye.